It was from the thumbnail. Yo, I'm just staring. It was from the thumbnail. I bet. 1 second, I'm just sending out the links to everything. Share my screen before I forget. Actually, I need to zoom in first. All right, cool. So just gonna wait for a couple people to hop on the Zoom link as well.
Yeah, where'd you go?
Good, bro. Let's give a little bit more time, wait for a couple more people. Oh, 5 people on this already? Oh, boom, boom. Close out a little bit.
Yo.
Good, bro.
What's up, guys?
Yo, Carlos, you have some questions for me, bro, before I get into my pitch?
Yeah. Can you hear me? All right,
Yeah.
again. All right. So what I
One
wanted to ask you about was, I was gonna ask you like something about what you personally use, because an issue I've been noticing is, I'll keep on switching between like things I'm looking for, like to find a trade. Like I'll have a pattern of things I look for. Like before I was kind of just going like trading level to level, and then sometimes I switch back and forth. So I was gonna ask you, like, which ones do you use? Like what do you look for? What are like a couple of things that you pretty much try to find to confirm your trade?
Did you go through the take the trade aspect of the app?
Yeah, that's not what I mean though. I mean like more like things on the chart.
So like, give me an example. Like, what trade were you talking about, so I can see what went wrong?
So for example, right now, right? If you look, can you look at GJ?
Yeah, sure. All right, word. So GJ's been like going up and down. It's been like in a lower range, you see. So it's been between this major level and this one right here. So it's been kind of closing in. So like to be honest, if I was you, like I didn't really trade GJ much until I like see it was on the major levels, but it didn't really come down to the major levels at all a lot. You feel me? So I didn't really trade this. So if you see anything like this is like pure consolidation. Like let me just dumb it down real quick.
You would have traded that?
So this was market open. So when it came down here, yeah, you could have traded it right here. Feel me? But
Yeah.
it didn't really respect the major levels and the mid levels. You feel me? So you're just looking for it to respect them. It's not really respecting it at all. So like right here, I was anticipating a buy because it was consolidating above it and it just broke down. So it's not really respecting anything right now. You feel me?
I see. Yeah, because I was looking at that right now, but I wasn't
It's
sure if I
it's all
saw
the
a buy.
GBP pairs.
I wasn't sure if I saw anything there or not. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
So like if you see anything like it's okay not to get into trades all the time. You feel me? Like you don't have to get into every single trade all the time. If there's not a
I've
setup,
been,
if you don't see an obvious setup, then there's no setup at all. You feel me?
yeah, I feel like everything's been moving sideways or something. Like you can't find anything.
Yeah, it's because of GBP, the Brexit deal. They still have complications of getting a deal done. So
The what deal?
that's why the Brexit deal.
Brexit deal. Oh yeah, you talked about that yesterday.
Yeah, Great Britain wants to get out of the UK, so they're still having problems getting a deal done. So that's what's like causing this uncertainty, just like all uncertainty right here. So just consolidation, moving up and down. Plus USD too, like there's a the stimulus check too. They're still trying to they're still getting that done too. Like they're not even passing a stimulus. They're trying to do like aid and stuff. So they're just basically messing everybody up. So that's also causing problems. So combine that with like GBP USD, bro, like it's nothing for me. So you see all this, all nonsense, all consolidation.
A trade I took yesterday, which was like a tiny, like I made like 13 bucks off of it with a with a 0.05.
Which one?
It was GBP CAD.
GCAD?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which was I don't know if I should have taken that, but I mean it went my way, but I see that's the thing.
So,
I felt uncertain about it.
I even write this up. Let me write this up real quick.
I felt like very uncertain about it.
So what'd you enter and what'd you go for?
I entered it was like a round 2. It was right when it hit like hold on. I don't know if you see I'm not seeing what you're seeing. Run the 15. Go back. Like zoom out a little. Right, so right there on the bottom. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's valid. Major level right here. All right, cool. So
yeah, I get out quick though, because you see that line that you have, the red one?
This one right here?
Yeah. So I marked up a bit above that one because if you look to your left, see that that high? Yeah. I marked up my take profit right there. So I got out a bit early. I could have gone higher, but
what's your stop loss at?
My stop loss?
Even 50 pips? Oh, that's valid, bro. Yeah,
stop loss was like,
that was the mid level right there.
Where'd I have my stop loss?
Carlos, do you have a?
It was the previous low.
So right here?
Yeah, like a little bit lower than that.
Okay,
slightly
cool.
lower.
So I think this is 20 pips. How much you want to bet? Yeah, that's mad pips.
Yo.
Yeah.
Carlos, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, are you working with a bias yet? Have you decided to choose a bias or like are you?
Yeah, I'm just going for bias.
Going for bias, nice. How about pairs? Are you all over the place?
Pairs? I've been just pretty much just sticking to GBP pairs.
Cool, that's good.
It's just mostly GBPs.
Yeah. So do you do any like research on like GBP pairs like in the news and stuff? Because
not too much.
Like just like when we're done with this, like search up Brexit because that's like a big part of this whole thing. And then for if you like trading GBP USD too, search up what they're doing with the stimulus too, because that plays a big part of it too. So combine that like I said earlier, like that's gonna like really really affect both of them pairs. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, actually, let's do it together. No funny. Might as well do it together.
I've been like I checked the like the heat stub and the like the calendar to see if anything's coming up for them, but not really much else.
Yeah.
I'm looking for pressing news. This thing is in the way. All right, wait.
Carlos, on the app, do you know how to when you're looking at the economic calendar, do you know how to single out certain pairs?
No, I don't actually.
All right, are you using your phone or a computer right now?
No, I'm using my phone right now.
All right, I'll show you later then. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Well, Juvie, if you want to jump on there,
What happened?
if you want to jump on the app, show them how to go on the economic calendar. I can walk you through it if you just do it. So this will help you too, just to deflate the noise. Once you've figured out a bias, then you can go to the tool section, economic calendar. And then if you click that globe on the right side there,
Okay.
that little globe at the top,
Yeah.
and then hit that X with the circle right at the top right, up to the left, yeah, right there. So that deletes all the pairs. Now, if you just type in United Kingdom, since you're looking for GBP,
So show me just those.
it'll show you just those. And
Oh,
then at
okay.
the top,
Yeah.
at the
I
top,
didn't know that.
if you hit time, yeah, see now it'll show you just all the news for that. So it just alleviates all the noise. You know, if you're only trading
Yeah.
certain pairs, that way you don't miss anything. And then if you click on anything with that down arrow, like right there, manufacturing output, it'll break it down for you even deeper.
But question, right? So, you know how it shows you red dot, orange dot.
Yep.
So the red dot is something like that could be bad for the pair, right?
You
For the
broke
currency.
up. Yeah,
I said the red one's something that could affect it in a negative way, right?
correct. Well, I would say it's more. You should take more notice to it. There's
Okay. What about the orange?
Yeah, because the orange is like it's gonna play a smaller role because like you just have to go by the forecast because if you see it over here and you just read the description, the forecast is gonna give you like the future of what's gonna happen. So if this is like an more negative, like if you read this whole thing, right, it can lower the strength of the Great Britain pound. You feel me?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So yeah, like you were saying, the red's gonna affect it more because it's gonna. So at that time, it's gonna do a bigger a more fluctuation between them. You feel me? So like the darker the color, the more fluctuation.
All right.
right, because you can't really say if it's good or bad because if you're a bull, it could be
Yeah.
good, and if you're a bear, it could be bad. So I would say take more notice, and there's gonna, like Juvie said, there's more volatility between the pairs, so it's gonna move in a greater distance either way.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else? All right, word. All right, but so back to the chart. Oh, I was looking at Brexit, dude. All right, word. Do you know the EU? So was there any more questions, bro? You had on the pairs you was looking for? While I look at the some Brexit deal stuff.
Not really. I've been trying to look for stuff, but I feel like I don't know. Lately, like this week, last week, I also actually too, but this week I haven't been able to find much.
Like EU is my backup plan too.
EU?
Yeah, EU is like my backup if GBP pairs don't work. EU is my backup plan. So
Yeah, EU
it's
is
been
like
on a good rally. It's been on a good rally. Up now is like if this is the highest it's been in a while. See, if I zoom all the way out, it's like the highest it's been. So it could fall at any time. So I'm just like playing it safe kind of. So right now it's dipping right now.
Mm-hmm.
So like it just broke right through my major level. So I was trying to get another buy right here. I entered right here. Right here. Entered right around here. I thought it was gonna keep going up, it didn't. So I just got knocked out. It's all good though.
Mm-hmm.
But my plan, damn, Haley's in the laptop. My plan for this, like right now, it's just going down. So it's in a downtrend now. So if it just keeps doing this right here, if it sits, because right now I still want to buy this. So if it just sits here,
yeah,
shows some signs of consolidation. I'm not gonna buy the consolidation over here. I'm just gonna wait till it comes back up here because I'm trying to play it safe. So I don't want to really force anything because everything's been moving weird too. So I don't really want to force anything. So if it comes back up here and it shows like higher highs and higher lows, boom, buy the high or low, right? I should be straight for another buy opportunity. So like right here, it was kind of trending down. So that was kind of the part of the reason why too. I think it was just trending down too. Like it hit off the mid level and go past it, came down, made a higher low. I mean a lower high, and then just shot down. So over here, it could do a double bottom. Ooh.
Yo, G, so if it's a clear uptrend, right?
Yeah.
And it's making like right there on the left. You see on the left how it's like you can clearly see it's like going up.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if it's making like a higher highs, higher lows, do you ever enter like in between the levels?
What do you mean in between? Like somewhere in here?
Yeah.
Nah.
So
Cause
you just pay attention to those levels.
yeah, cause that's more risky because you gotta have maybe like let's say you're hold on.
See, I've been
Like your
doing that
risk reward is
sometimes.
gonna be all messed up, you feel me?
Yeah. I've been
Unless you
doing
just
that
wanna like
sometimes.
unless you wanna do like a low lot size, you can just keep doing that, like up, down, and buy that. And then do like a 0.01 and just add it on. But like at the same time, you're still putting yourself at risk because it could just flop all the way down and maybe just come back to the major level. You feel me? So
Yeah.
let's say like right here, like you're talking about something like this, like
Yeah.
in the middle like this. So like right now, you gotta remember you're buying into the resistance right now. So you still gotta have the same ideal stop loss. Actually, let me just use a ruler. So you still want the same ideal stop loss because this major level is still important. So if it came all the way down here, right now, actually, entered right here, you want it below the major level. So it'll be like right here. That's 32 pips. And then you're buying into the resistance. So this mid level is also important. So just in case, let's say this was your take profit, right?
Yeah.
And even if it wasn't your take profit and it just came up all the way up there and it just stopped, right? You would have had 26 pips. So that's less than 34. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So you're just putting yourself at a bad spot if you just want to buy in the middle of it. But if you want the TP to be like this right here, you would be straight. But like at the same time, like as you can see, it came down for me. Your profit would have been lost if you put the same lot size for me and you didn't follow your risk plan or whatever. You put the same
Yeah.
lot size, your profit would have been lost. Or if you just had a 0.01, you wouldn't be losing that much, but at the same time, you're still losing a little bit of money, like unnecessary bread. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, this major level was still respected, so you would have been straight. But I still wouldn't recommend buying into it. Just wait for the next level to be broken and then retested. For me.
Yeah. So, another thing I've been like doing sometimes too is which you said you shouldn't do that, but I don't know, sometimes because I've been trying to trade GP pairs, but sometimes I like do it not when London's open.
Oh,
Like way early.
like what times do you do it at?
Like sometimes like a 5.
No way. No, you did not say.
Yeah.
You did not
I
say
mean
five o'clock.
it's still moving though, but I don't know.
You said 5 o'clock, bro.
Yeah.
You know what time
Dude,
5 o'clock is?
Yeah, I know.
What time is that?
What do you mean? What time is that?
The 5 o'clock is when everything closes, bro.
Oh yeah, I know. But dude,
But never, never, ever. Yo, you're wilding. The spread is gonna be crazy, bro. Well, like, I know he was on your demo, right?
yeah,
But at the same time, like you're still practicing to go on your live, so like it's not even ideal, bro. So like, what happened at 5? Let me just show some examples. Cause like even after 12, bro, like the market, like London closes at 12, so the market just starts to move slow. For me,
yeah.
so actually, what happened this morning?
Cause I got like around this time, like I'm trying to find something to trade, but like
Yeah, around this time, you should just be practicing. You don't need to find anything to trade right now. You should just be, going through your pairs to see what you did wrong. Just go through the pairs like you did for the week or for the month or whatever. Go back on those pairs and then see what you how you lost money and then see what you could improve on. You feel me? So like
yeah,
right now, there's not the time to trade, bro. It's not the time.
And I
Like,
think
as you can see, look, it's just consolidating right now. You feel me?
Yeah, like Carlos, one of the things that me and you have talked a lot about is the psychology of things, and I think that's if I have to say, like, you seem to have a firm grasp on what to look for, how to do it. You're still learning, but you understand that. I think your biggest thing is just you need to have a little more patience. Like, wait for the trade to come to you.
Yeah, that's the thing that
Because
I
the
just
name of the
entered.
game here, the name of the game here is to lessen your risk. The less risk you have, the more calculated your trades are, the higher your wins will be. I mean, if you risk nothing and you make 100 pips, that's better than risking 80 pips to make 100. You know what I'm saying? And just
Yeah.
going in random trades and you live to see another day. You know, whether you're on a demo account or not, it's the less losses you have, the better it is overall. So I think you'll be amazing if just give it a little more time. Like, jump on your charts at any time, of course, just to see what things are doing and what directions they're moving. But like Juvie said, have a better understanding of if you're trading zone to zone, level to level, waiting for it to hit that level, and then really paying attention, not trying to jump into trades. You know, and that goes back to creating a bias. But
That's what that's what I was doing at first, like trading zone to zone. Like I was waiting for it to come to a higher low, like on a support, or like, you know, and then I bring it to the next level, and that was working out at first.
Yeah.
That like for like 2 weeks I was doing good actually. I was like I was taking a couple losses, but they were like $7 losses, and my profits were like 30 and more, 30 to like 50. But then right now I just can't seem to find anything now.
Yeah. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I know as a trader, as an investor, as somebody who wants to make money, that doesn't sound like a good thing. Like, I can't find a trade, but there's always a trade that can be made, but finding the right trades that's the success, bro. Like, that's going to give you longevity. That's going to replace your working income, or, you know what I mean? Whatever your goal is specifically.
Yeah.
Just waiting for that, because then, like, I mean, just throwing numbers out there. Let's say you take 4 trades a week and 3 of them hit. You're at a 75% win rate. Where if you're taking 10 and 3 of them hit, you know, it's a whole different ballgame. You know what I'm saying? So it's like really slowing down. And then what that'll do is it will help. I don't want to get too much into psychology because this is Juvie's live that I kind of pirated right now, but it's a matter of once you get that under your belt, now you can start compounding your account and then increasing your lot size. So when you're looking at the dollar amounts now, you're still only taking 3 to 4 trades a week, but maybe you're making triple or double what you normally made because you've compounded your account. You know what I mean? So it's just putting in that time to continue to do what you're doing, but just having a little more patience with it, you know?
Yeah, I'll try to see those days. I was trying to put in at least like 2 trades a day, but I'm and I kept on thinking.
But that's where you have to, like, I have to cut you off because you have to change your mentality where your goal should be to spend X amount of time on the charts a day. You know what I mean? And if there's no trade, there's no trade, because you got to think the market moves technically 3 directions, but we'll just say 2 for the sake of this argument. So if there's no trades this week, there's a high probability you'll have a lot of trades next week. You know what I'm saying? So it's just learning to, like, set your goals of putting in the time rather than putting in the trades. Do you know what I'm saying? Because now you're just setting yourself up for failure. It's like, at that point, the only thing that can help you is luck, and you don't want to play that game. You know, it's just, I'm not a very lucky person, so I don't
sure.
Yeah, bro. And think about it this way too. Like, when you force your trades, absolutely. I mean, when you don't force your trades, you're not losing money at the same time. So it's still technically a win. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you're avoiding unnecessary risks at that point. You feel me? So. Ew, go. What the hell?
So what is Brexit? You were saying?
What happened, bro?
You were talking about Brexit.
Oh no, I was just reading up on it. So let me just go back to it.
So how'd you find out about that? Like what
happened?
How'd you know about that?
What, Brexit? Brexit been going on for way before I started trading. So I've heard it's the UK been wanting to leave the what's the name? The UK been wanting to leave the European Union.
So do you just like go Google and look up like anything that could affect like the any GBP pairs or something?
Yeah, you could do that, but but the real thing that affects the pairs are inflation rates and stuff. So like if they leave, it's gonna affect all the rates and everything. You feel me? Like the travel
Yeah.
rate, how they work. Like people work that people that from the UK that work in the EU, they're gonna have to make a decision to stay in the EU to live there or whatever. So prices of houses gonna change and all that. So that's a big thing for me. So it says like people planning to move between the UK, live, work, or retire will no longer be automatic. See, so that's an issue. UK will apply. So it's gonna go negatively for the UK basically for me.
Okay.
So if this keeps happening, they keep not making a deal. It might just fall, keep falling. Hopefully not though. I've been trying to trade gold a little bit too. I was planning to make this area hold. It didn't. Now just trending down. So let me hop it on the 4 hour real quick.
Yeah, gold's been going weird directions lately.
Okay. Might make a double bottom. So yeah, it's still in a downtrend, so I'm not even looking to buy it now. I'm just waiting for some type of pattern. Maybe we could do this. Double bottom like that. Not make a lower low. And just keep turning up. Or let me see other signs. This one right here. Levels up. Oh, it happened right here too.
You trade gold, Carlos?
Yeah, I just need a higher high, higher low. Boom. Oh, damn.
No, I'm honestly trying to stay away from anything. I've made so many mistakes on gold,
Yeah.
US 30. Like as soon as I started
Gold ain't that bad.
dude, no, my live account lost so much money and that stuff.
It might still make a high, high, higher low. So I just need some type of double bottom or pattern to
Right.
get into this again. I'm not looking
And
for
just know
at all.
I've come a long way with my patience, right? It
Oh,
was a lot worse.
I know it.
It was a lot worse than what it is now.
Well, I mean, when you look at, I don't want to put your business. We're live on YouTube, so I don't put your business out there. But when you start hitting home runs the way you did, and then you jump into this, and now you're trying to bunt and just not strike out. You know what I'm saying? It's a big mind shift. So I don't blame you for what you're doing, and you've definitely come.
All GBP affairs has just been consolidating, bro. I'm not liking this at all.
Yeah, I used to hop on US 30 and just like put anything on. If it was going up a little, I used to just buy.
I don't know, bro. Wow.
If I got lucky once, I'd do it again, and then I'd lose like 3 times what I made.
Yeah, I think I'm only looking at EU for the rest of the week. GBP pairs don't excite me this week at all, which is ass, but it's all goody. Gold been like a little substitute too. I missed this big gigantic push right here. Expected some type of candle to come back up here. Nothing happened, so I just missed this whole move. Sucks.
Is gold one of the pairs that like tends to respect the like major levels or not?
It's not a pair, it's an indice.
It's not a pair? Oh, I thought it was like
Nah, it's an
oh yeah, because it's so. Wait, I don't get that. I don't. What do you mean?
Well, it's a pair for us because we're using the US dollar to buy it. But
yeah, so that's why I thought it was a pair.
Right. So it's technically an indice, but you have to use a currency in order to buy it.
Yeah.
So you use the US dollar to buy it.
But
does that respect them or no?
But gold, to answer your question, gold about the major levels. Yes, the major levels do play a part of it, but like what I'm seeing like from here, like ever since I started trading gold, it just consolidates, and then just does moves either up or down for me. So like if you're in an uptrend, for me, You just need to follow the trend like always. But if you're in an uptrend, you see consolidation, right? Depending on the time too, because the time plays a big part of it. So you can't just trade gold anytime. You feel me? So it's depending on like if you're a scalper. Like if you're a scalper, you can trade the consolidations on like the lower time frames. For me,
Yeah.
but I don't do that. But that's an option you could do. But if you want to get the real moves, the big moves going up or down, trade it when it's about to hit or at like the market open of New York. You feel me? So like 8 o'clock or 7 a.m. You feel me?
Okay.
So like if you see something like this, like this is one of the moves I was expecting to hop into. I wanted to come all the way down here, but it didn't. But if this like was consolidating like above here, it was about to hit 8 o'clock. So like what time is this? This was London. So let me show you 8 o'clock one. Because London, this was 8 o'clock. Wait.
And it's also good to note, Carlos, that gold, the reason it doesn't necessarily do level to level or respect certain things, I would say Juby's plan on trading it on New York Open is valid. So gold is used to value and devalue currency. So like if a country wants to devalue their currency, they buy a lot of gold, which draws the price of their currency down, and vice versa. So as a rule, it's a very loose rule, but it's just something to keep in your head. It's like if something bad is going on in a country, the price of gold should rise. If something is going on in a country, then the price of gold will go down.
I remember.
You can't play it like that, but it's more or less the way it works.
Yeah, you had a conversation about that with me at the office.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
You just like brought it back to me right now. Refresh my memory. So another thing.
What happened?
Another thing that I wanted to ask you guys, right? So it's about like GBP pairs, because I noticed that. I mean, that's kind of obvious that they do that, but because GBP pairs, but they've been doing something like if one pair does one thing, the rest of them kind of almost follow the same direction.
Yeah, correlation.
Yeah. So is there any point to me trading multiple GBP pairs? Because I mean, if it goes bad in one, it's gonna go bad in mostly all of them.
Nah, if you're managing your risk at the same time, bro, like let's say just out of the example, your highest loss for the day is a 0.1, right? And you think because both pairs can move similar, but like one pair can flop and the other one can still go keep going. So you can split your risk in half and do like a 0.05 on one and a 0.05 on the other with the same amount of stop loss. You feel me?
Yeah.
So if you want to play because GBP, JPY, and GU do move alike. You feel me? So if I just flip up, they look similar for me. But as you can see, this is on mid level, and they're both on mid levels. But yeah, they're very similar for me. So you can either put all your basket in one, the one that looks better, or you can just split them in half and do 0.05 on one and 0.05 on the other to manage your risk better if you want to. So it's not really what's the name? Like you were saying, it's not really that risky for me. Like you're not gonna lose money like that because if they're correlating, they're gonna move the same. You feel me? You're not gonna be losing double if you have the same amount of stop loss and just cut your loss size in half. You feel me?
And also making sure that whatever pair you're looking at, so if you're looking at GBP, make sure it's on the same side of the pair, the way the pairs are listed. So like GBP USD is not the same as whatever GBP. So they'd be moving in different directions. So you have to be aware of that as well.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah, bro. Slow week.
Yeah, I haven't put anything in other than the one I told you from yesterday.
Yeah, man. That's probably the best.
What?
What happened?
No, I was just saying that was the only trade I put in this week.
Oh yeah, I think that's probably the best way because you don't want to lose unnecessary bread, like I said. All right, I'm not gonna hold you. I lost unnecessary bread this week, and I shouldn't have didn't. But it's all goody. I'm just gonna wait. For something obvious. To be honest, I'm not gonna force anything. So this is like the only one I'm looking at right now. It's EU. If it plays on this mid level, nice double bottom right here on this side. Boom.
EU.
Yeah. It's like What time is it? 3 o'clock. So you said this is like sometimes you trade around this time. Look what's happening right now. You feel me? Just consolidating.
Yeah, that's been happening a lot. Like I'll put in a trade and then it consolidates for like the entire day.
That's what I'm saying. You're trading at the wrong time. Maybe it's like that. Maybe that's the right price, but it could be the wrong time. Just consolidate on that price level until it hits the right time, and then just zooms. You feel me?
No, yeah, it's been like I said, like 2 weeks ago, I was doing fine. Like I was still taking a bit more. I was losing like maybe 2 and 1 but whatever I want like profit on was a lot bigger than whatever I lost.
Because you had good risk management. You feel me? So like,
Yeah, and it was
what
working
you stop
fine.
loss on TPs?
I was working fine, but then it kind of stopped working. So I guess that's something I should not do. Just wait until if I'm gonna trade London, wait until London.
Right.
Oh! When you was trading at the wrong time, you was doing good. You said?
Yeah, I was doing fine at first, and then it stopped working.
Damn.
Because I wanted to trade those pairs. I was just trading them at the wrong times.
So wait, what did you see? Like, because most of them be consolidating. Like, what do you see out of those trades?
That's the thing, right? It would come to like a zone, and I'd be like, okay, it's gonna like I don't know. It seemed like it was gonna go back up or something. Like when it would come to like a support, and then it would just consolidate for the entire day at that zone.
That's what happens.
So it was annoying because I check it and be like, oh, it's still in like exact same area where I bought it. It'd go up like $1 or down $1, up $1, down $1.
Builds your anxiety too up, right? Right, bro?
What was that?
I said it builds up your anxiety too, right?
No, yeah, it was annoying. Like I was just waiting for it to do something.
Right.
And it was not helping. It was
Bro,
just
in a perfect world, bro, this would be beautiful.
Right. So do you understand? Wait, put them back, Juvie. Okay. So like when Juvie draws these things out, just that you may know or you may not know, what he's doing is he's obviously a bull, so this is what he wants to see happen. But what he's doing is he's helping himself when you talk about anxiety and like nerves, like that's what the pattern he's expecting. So it should break that level, retest, break the next level, retest, break the next level. So it kind of helps him. I don't know if you're drawing up your charts like this, but that would also help you to kind of you're what's the word anticipating a trade by showing yourself.
Future, you feel me?
Yeah, exactly. You're trying to predict the future. So if you see something, if you drew something out right now, like Juvie just did, and left it there, and then all of a sudden you're seeing these candles kind of match and correlate with your drawing, now you're going to build that confidence to say, okay, cool, this makes sense. I see what's happening, and you're anticipating a trade. And then if it pulls back to that mid-level, let's just say there's a higher percentage that it's going to continue to go in your direction. So you're kind of making the trade come to you or waiting for the trade to come to you rather than just jumping on the chart, seeing what's there and trying to get into a trade at that moment,
Yeah, it's kind of what I've been doing sometimes.
Right. And it's what everybody wants to do. I mean, everybody wants to just jump in. So you're not wrong. It's just changing the mindset,
And also, whenever you hop on a chart too, always like start off your day or your trading day, by going out on a higher time frame. You feel me? So like just recognize like where's the top at, like the highest top has been in a while, and then the lowest bottom has been. So just mark that up, and then so just so you know like was the top. So like in case the price has all the way up there, right? You're gonna have this already marked up. So in case you don't know how to do it, just double tap on the line. It's gonna give you some options. Go to text, and then just type anything you want. All right. So once you do that, you're gonna be like, all right, cool. So I reached my top. I reached the highest it's been in a while. You feel me? So that could signify a big double bottom or a big reversal pattern. You feel me? So you don't want to buy around there. You just want to observe. You just want to observe that price around that time. You feel me?
Okay.
So it gives you a better outlook, because if I had to guess there by the screen he has, it seems like every month it moves, and if he scrolls all the way to the right, you'll see, let's just say by mid-January, it should be back at that major top level. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it can still do whatever it wants, but just by looking at what you drew out, it's like, okay, cool. We started at that major top level, September 28th or whatever that is, or August 28th, whatever that day is at the top.
Right.
And the 1st. So September 1st. And now here we are, January, and it looks like it's heading back up to that major top level. You know what I mean? But if he erased everything on this chart, it'd be hard to see that with the naked eye, you know? So it's, I'd be interested the next time you come in the office to see what you're drawing up on your charts, just to see like what type of things you're doing.
Yeah, I've been following sort of what Juvie does, like on the like for GP pairs at least, like just drawing out like major levels and mid levels and trading off of those.
Gotcha.
Like I'd wait for it if it's up first. That like I've been pretty much following like what I should. Like I feel like I've been doing fine. It's just the waiting for the right time is the problem with me. Like it might look like, to me, if it comes like what I kept on doing is it came to a major level during uptrend, and it seemed like it's coming down to support, and I'd buy it right there because it's coming down to support, even though it's like 6 p.m. or 4 p.m.
Right.
Do you wait for the candles to close too, or you just buy like you just wait? I mean, you just be like, all right, cool. So
No, I've been waiting for the candles to close on it.
You do?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So how many candles like do you wait for? Because like the time does play a big part of it too, but the candles do too as well.
What do you mean?
So like do you wait for consolidation, like a lot of hits on top of it, or do you wait for like a big gigantic candle going up? You feel me? Like,
sometimes I wait for consolidation, sometimes I don't.
Because remember how I talked about like the difference between a drop and a dip?
Yeah.
So drops, let me see something. Let me just get a different chart real quick. One second. All right, but so just pretend these lines right here I put are the major levels for me. All right. So when you're buying, right, and you see a drop for me, like a big drop like this, and you see like a candle, like just pretend like this is a candle right here. All right, you gotta draw it out. Hold on. It could be hard to see. All right. Trying to mimic a candle. Try to draw it out for you.
Juvie skipped our class, so
I can't draw a candle. But just pretend this is the wick right on the bottom, right?
All right.
So if the trend just does a big drop like that and it shows like one candle going up like this, feel me? That's not a valid entry. You feel me? It's like in case you're getting into the trade like that, that's not a valid entry because if you ever notice, like after that wick, it's always gonna react to that major level. So after that wick, it's gonna react to it, and then the next candle just gonna it's just gonna go right through it. Feel me? So let me just try.
Yeah.
Let me just try to find a good example on here. All right, right here. So it can happen in consolidation too. So right here came up, right? Came up. This is obviously a start of a reversal. Okay, major level, tap, came all the way down. So now the price is bearish right now. So in case you thought this was valid, first of all, you're in the middle of the chart, so it's not really okay. For me, it's not it's still on top of the major level, but it's still it's in the middle, so it's kind of 50-50. Feel me? So that's number one. Number two, if this was like hitting off the major level, like right on top of it, you gotta be mindful like you're still on a bearish price right now. So if it does that tap right on top of the major level, as you can see, it just breaks all the way down for me. So what time was this too? 12:45. So like I said, London closes around 12. So you wouldn't even be trading this right here, you feel me? And then this drop happened 14. What's 14? Yo, B, what's 14, bro?
Told you the number minus 12, 2.
It's 2?
2 o'clock.
Oh yeah, so 2 o'clock. Yeah, you're not even trading at 2 o'clock.
Right.
but at the same time, it still just broke down. So the price is bearish, so you don't want to buy and on a bearish price. You feel me? That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So what was that? Was that something you was doing?
What was that?
Was that something you was doing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you just gotta be mindful. So you just gotta play close attention to price and what it's actually doing. So and like just keep this in the back of your mind. Like if you're a bear, I mean if you're a bull, you just want everything to look very similar like this. So you want to break and then come in like this. That's basically what you want to look for. You don't want anything like doing this. Like in case you miss a move like this, right? Let me put a mid level real quick. Pretend this is your mid level right here. All right, boom. You don't want to react to that mid level. You don't want to buy this. You feel me? You want to buy that. So that's a difference. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, word.
You can also look in the resources section. There's some, if you want to jump into that real quick, Juvie, just to make sure you see in the resources section. There's the candlestick patterns. There's probably like 14 or 15 of them. And when you're at certain key levels, you can start to like. I don't really pay attention to candlestick patterns. I know Juvie doesn't either. But at least in the beginning, it can help you understand what you're looking for. So if you're a bull, you should be looking at the bullish patterns, but also understanding the reverse is bearish. So there's different things. Like go back real quick. Go back one more. No, not all the way.
Yeah.
So like in resources, candlestick patterns, bullish. Scroll down. So if you see like the bullish engulfing. So
Yeah.
this will explain like what you're looking for, give you the graph, how to recognize it, the psychology behind it, and then how to trade it. So looking at those things can also help you too to find your confirmations at those certain key levels.
So why don't you guys look at the patterns, like candlestick patterns?
Did you say why don't we?
Yeah.
I don't, because I'm looking for what Juvie looks like the levels. So I'm looking for consolidations and then
Just looking for a reaction on top of it. I'm not really looking for a specific like candle for me.
Right.
So like that kind of limits my opportunity. So if I'm looking for a specific candle, let's say I was like on the major level, I was looking for a doji, right? If I only wanted a doji to, that's a deal breaker, right? If I only wanted a doji to get into that buy, right? I would have to see a doji to get into it. If I don't see it and it was just consolidating, right? I will not get into it. You feel me? Because I'm looking for a doji. So if I don't see a doji, I'm not gonna get into it, and it still goes up, and I just miss out on the opportunity because consolidation is still a good reason to get into it. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm just looking for a reaction, not so much of a specific candle.
Yeah.
But if I do, it's good to recognize the different candles too, because like if you see it, right, then you'll know like that's a significant candle on a major level, so you gotta be good for that buy. Can I delete this?
Yeah, and then once you start getting into the candlestick patterns, it's tough because there's like you could just Google books on Amazon for candlestick patterns, and I think there's a book that says like 10,000 candlestick patterns. So
Yeah.
you really want to sit there and learn every pattern. So in the app, we've put kind of like the major ones that we feel are important, and then there's many more, but you can kind of see from there what's going on. I don't know if Ethan wants to say something.
Yeah, when it retests on a level, so like it goes up and then it goes back down and retests, at what point, like what do you see where you're like, oh, this is the point where I want to get it? Because you might see like a green candle, but you're still not like sure that it's totally reversed yet.
Need the higher lows, like that, the higher highs, higher lows. If you're looking for a buy,
And also the strength too could be a deal breaker. Like you're looking for like things that would be like that I would be like, all right, cool. It's at my major level. It's at everything I wanted to do. But like, what are some things that I would still not enter it at? Like, is that what you're
Yeah. So like, what would you be like a little weary of because it might like it might end up breaking through the level.
So the time, like the time could be an issue because like if you look right now, this is GBP AUD. So it did a high, low. Okay, it's on top of a major level now. It looks like it's reacting to it. So if I see a lot of reaction to it, I could be a good opportunity for a buy. But look at the time. It's 3 o'clock. It's 2 hours before everything closes. So that could be a deal breaker right there. The time could be one for me. Also, if you go on the app too, if the heat map is not correct too, so let's say I wanted to go for a buy, I obviously want the percentage to be green. So if I look over here, GBP on top, AUD connected, right? Currently is red. So I'm not trying to get like it's fluctuating between 0 and red. So it's still mad weak for me to get into it because this tells me right here like this 0 and it just keeps consolidating between 0 and -1. It's weak and it's just consolidating, so it's not really going anywhere. So there's no strength at all. I mean, so that's one.
I got you.
That's one.
When
And then,
it,
what
yeah,
happened?
yeah, go on. I'll ask
You go, bro.
When you so it breaks through, right, and then it retests. Are you waiting for the next candle to get higher than the previous high of that level, like right there, where it broke through, and you see that the like red
Oh
candle
no,
on
no,
top?
no, not really. You can if you want to, but that's gonna mess up your stop loss.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But like right here, if I see something like this and it closes like that, I'm gonna buy it right away. All right.
Okay.
Because it did exactly what I wanted. So it did this high, boom, buy the little dip. Okay. Or if I see what's the name? If I see it comes down, right, and I see a little bit of green like right after the candle. I mean, right after the new candle appears, I'm gonna buy it right away. I'm not gonna wait. For me, I'm not gonna hesitate because
Okay.
if everything falls in line, there's no need to hesitate because you plan work. Not your plan work, but the thing you was looking for happened, so you can just do it. Just do your job basically. Just do what you plan for.
And your work.
Yeah.
And then
And the other thing too, to touch on that, Ethan, something that I look for is if you click on 4 hour, Julie.
Yep.
So on the 4 hour chart, one thing that I look for is movement. So not necessarily strength between the pairs, but if you look at consolidation levels, you'll see smaller candles. So like right there in the middle of the screen to the left, you see that, yeah, right there. That's all smaller consolidation candles. So that you can kind of look at that zone, small candles consolidation, larger candles, which you see all those red ones. That's significantly like the bears know what they're doing. The bears are in control. They're controlling the market. They're going down, 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 up, up, down, 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 down. Like it's pulling it all the way down. So if you're looking for a bearish move and you're seeing these long red candles, that's a good indication that things are moving in your direction. Again, there's not one thing, and I know you guys all know that there's not one thing you're looking for, but the confirmation of all of these things is
many
what we look for. You know what I mean? It's more confirmations. It's more, okay, I'm looking for a buy. This is happening. This is happening. That's not happening, but this is happening. So that's 5 out of 4. I mean, 4 out of 5. Let's go. Take the trade. So that's kind of the movement that we look for there.
Yeah, I got you. Thanks.
Yep.
All right, word. Any more questions, guys?
Are you guys gonna upload a video on pivots? Because I'm still like so confused on those.
Yep, that's going to be a little further down the road.
Did you say pivots?
Pivot points?
Yeah.
Oh, where I didn't get to pivot points at all yet.
Yeah, I think we're just trying to get everybody settled with the basic stuff, and then we'll jump into that for sure.
Okay.
Why are you interested in pivots, bro?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know anything about them, but I feel like everyone I see just like uses them nonchalantly, and I still like don't understand them.
All right, nonchalantly. Nonchalantly. I'm gonna hit you up on the app, and then we gonna talk. I think I have a few courses on pivot points, so you can take them if you want to like learn more about them. If you want, you feel me?
Yeah,
so
I got you.
I'm gonna hit you up personally on the app, and then maybe you can teach me something. You feel me?
Word.
Pivot points look mad complicated to me.
Yeah.
But nah, I think it's just another sign of support and resistance. So I think it just tells a farther future. So instead of like days, like mine is like for days, upcoming days and weeks, maybe I think pivot points are for upcoming months and years. So I think that would be way better to do pivot points.
Yeah.
But we gonna see.
Definitely. I mean, think of it as a mechanic or a construction worker. It's just another tool on your belt. You know what I mean? And the more confirmation you get, the more, and then that possibly is when you become like a different type of trader, where you're not looking for scalps, or you're not an intraday trader. You're looking for longer plays, week-long, month-long trades, because you have a better indication of where the market's going as a whole.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But cool. That was good. Any more questions, Carlos, or anybody?
Yeah, I think I do on my pairs. I think I only have EU to look at for tonight, basically. EU and gold.
Cool.
I'm all set.
Cool. This was dope.
All right, bet. All right, cool guys. Hope this helps you guys. I'm gonna hit y'all up tomorrow, and I'm gonna hit you up, Ethan, for that course, bro.
Word. Thanks.
All right, bro.
Thank
Be safe.
you.
Yep. All right.
Oh, Carlos in here?
Yeah, I'll still in here.
Nah, the other Carlos. Carlos just stared at me. I'm like, yo, what's up? I bet. I'm off this. That was dope. That was dope.